Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Director, for being here with us. The ranking member mentioned he's from Pennsylvania. I'm from Pennsylvania as well. And I've talked to my constituents about how they feel or what they're experiencing under the policies of the Big Beautiful Bill, under the policies of your office and of the president, compared to what they were experiencing under the Biden administration. I can tell you that I am willing any day to put our record up against what they experienced during the Biden years. And I just want to remind listeners of what happened. 9% inflation, an average of 5%, meant that, and wages not keeping up, meant that working families literally lost about a month's worth of the entire year of spending power. And so they really felt it when they went to the grocery store. They filled their tanks with gas. It just simply had become unaffordable for them. And what I'm really proud of under the policies that we've advanced with your help is that we are now in a period of time when wage growth is outpacing the increase in cost of goods. And so this started, I think, back in June. Maybe you could clarify that for me. But over time, people are feeling like they're in a better position due to the policies of this administration. And I want to remind, it's April 15th. People are seeing the impact of the tax bill that we had done. And so it's maybe appropriate that you're here on this day, because I think we can be very proud of the assistance and the help that we've given to working families all across America. I want to remind members here that 20 million Americans took advantage of the no tax on overtime, a very important policy to folks in my district and the districts of everybody here. And I want to remind folks that Democrats voted against that policy. Millions of Americans took advantage of the no tax on tip. I can talk to a lot of them who are very grateful that they're able to keep more of their hard-earned dollars. Every Democrat here voted against that policy. We effectively eliminated taxes on 88% of those who are receiving Social Security. Every Democrat here voted against that policy. And in fact, we prevented what would have been the largest increase on middle-income Americans when we passed the One Big Beautiful Bill. And every Democrat here voted against that policy. The Republican Party, through that bill and other things that we've done under this administration, is the party that is working to improve the lives of working Americans all across the country. They're feeling better because of that, and I'm very proud of the work that we've done. To the questions that the ranking member had asked regarding the individuals on Medicaid or health care who he alleges will lose their health care coverage, we put in place provisions that prevented illegal immigrants from accessing taxpayer dollars. Democrats voted against that. They don't care that some of those, and I don't know the number, literally are individuals who are here illegally in the U.S. and taking hard-earned taxpayer dollars for their benefit. Democrats don't care about that. They voted against that. They don't seem to care that our policies have moved people from relying on government policies, and they've entered the workforce and have probably better health care through their employers, which is a significant portion of their job. They don't care about that. They literally don't care about that. They voted against every one of these policies that are helping working Americans. And then, and I'm taking a lot of my time, but in regards to adding to the debt, because I know you care about the debt, I care a lot about the debt. We've talked about moving to 3% deficit to GDP within the hopefully not too distant future. We've made progress on that, and this is the point I just wanted you to address briefly. Our deficit last year, was lower than the year before for the first time in a long time due to the policies of the bill that we passed. And we're having increased federal revenue. I wonder if you would just very briefly talk about that. How could we pass a bill that literally keeps taxes low for Americans, but yet we're seeing increased federal revenue?
Gentleman's time's expired. Brief response, and then we're going to go to Mr. Doggett.
This is a phenomena that our side tends to make often, that when you continue to have good tax policy, revenues are going to go up. And revenues, we expect to be higher than their historical average with the extension of the tax cuts that was done with the One Big Beautiful Bill. We use multiple names for them. The president, as recently as 2 days ago, referred to as the One Big Beautiful Bill. We are trying to get the word out to the American people. Congress did so much in that bill, so much that helps the American people. We want to explain that working family tax cut at every opportunity that we possibly can so that they're aware of what they're going to see in their tax returns.